Yoink. It's inside the school? You can find both in the desert. Yeah, but it specifically told me that one was in the graveyard, and I got that one, and one was at the school, and I'm at the school now. That's why I'm looking here. It was on the tree trunk. I'm not seeing any pop-ups. I see you freaking out in chat. I'm not seeing a pop-up that says, like, press E to pick this up. Crouch? It's not on the stump, it's on the trunk falling over. I heard buzzing. Oh my god. I see it. Bro, they're so faded. Oh my gosh. Bring the items to Sunny. Alright. So do you know how roots work? Yeah, I know how roots work. I didn't see that at all. Thank you, Liz. Making me feel better. And why is there not a giant blinky red arrow and a highlight? I can't play like this. I need a guy pogging in the corner every time those roots show up.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
It's not even burning. This isn't a fire. -1 perception, +1 HP for 18 seconds.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Okay. Go to the saloon. Oh my gosh. Ah, the climbing is not much. So, unless my guy just has amnesia, which is possible, I got shot in the head, In this Fallout, you're actually not a vault dweller. You're just a guy who was given equipment by a vault dweller. Indeed. Okay. Interesting. Prospector Saloon. Open 24 hours. Is it really, though? Goodsprings was a town made by vault dwellers. Okay.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
It won't let me get my gun out.
Now, if you're not going to buy
there we go.
get out.
What the hell is your problem?
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
Overheard your argument. What was that about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
It's odd Cobb wasn't able to find him. The town's not that big.
Cobb hasn't exactly been looking for Ringo too hard. I think he's afraid that Ringo will ambush him, which is probably true.
Where's Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Did you know about the London mod for Fallout 4? I heard about it on Twitter. Like, it was a gigantic mod, almost the size of, like, a new game they were about to release, and then Fallout 4 got a new patch, and it broke the whole thing completely. And that really, really sucks for the Fallout London team. But it is a mod. They can't control when the base game gets changed. So I honestly think it's a shame that they didn't put all of that work that they did into just like making a new game from scratch rather than just modding an existing one for years. Like that's a bummer, but like, you know, dude, Bethesda has a lot of L's. I don't think that them patching their game is one of them. Now, granted, that patch sucks. From what I understand, it's like 15 gigabytes and it makes the game worse. But I don't think them not talking with the Fallout London team is an L of theirs. That's them just patching their own game. What are you gonna do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
I'm trying to track down the people who attacked me. Do you know anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
I wonder if I can fix that. I don't care about your radio. Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Want me to take a look at your broken radio?
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
New Vegas. What happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad. And they've got a lot of friends out there.
So I help Ringo's, and Goodsprings will like me more. What if I help the powder gangers?
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
Do you know the robot that rescued me?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
You don't like him?
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
What does he actually do around here?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
How long's he been here?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was. Fine by me. Be careful.
Okay, broken radio. Broken radio. You? An examination of the radio's internal components reveals that several parts and connections were popped loose when the radio hit the floor. Should be a fairly simple repair job to get it working again. Repair of 20 or greater required. Fixed. I leveled up repairing a radio? Ah! What's happening? More speech! Actually, I don't think... Let's see, hold on. We got 13 skill points. Okay. I should probably put some in fighting? Energy weapons? Why energy weapons specifically? Also, I don't have any of those. You can go melee as well. Yeah. Man up and do punching. My strength is very low. So it's unarmed, melee, guns, or energy weapons for basic damage types.
Lol 50 monies. Also energy weapons are fun.
Oh, wait, what is this? Choose one perk. 10%, plus 10% damage against male opponents. What? Outside of combat, you'll sometimes have access to unique dialogue options when dealing with the same sex. What? I have sexist bullets. Intense training, you can put a single point into any of your special attributes. Lady Killer, plus 10% damage to female opponents. Outside of combat, you'll sometimes have access to unique dialogue options when dealing with the opposite sex. Retention, the bonuses granted by skill magazines last 3 times as long. Swift Learner, with each rank in Swift Learner, you gain additional 10% to total XP points whenever XP points are earned. Oh, that's cool. Friend of the Night, your eyes adapt to low light conditions indoors and when darkness falls across the wastelands. Heave Ho, quite an arm you got. All thrown weapons fly farther. Plus 75% crit damage against animals and mutants. Rapid reload makes you reload 25% faster. Cannibal, when you're in sneak mode, you gain the option to eat a corpse to regain health, but every time you feed, you lose karma. And if the act is witnessed, it is considered a crime against nature. I don't know what karma is. Comprehension, you gain double bonus from reading magazines and 1 additional point from skill books. Educated, you gain 2 more skill points every time you advance in level. This perk is best taken early on to maximize effectiveness. Entomologist, plus 50% damage every time you attack a mutated insect, like the rad roach, giant mantis, or rad scorpion. Rad child, as you go through the increasingly devastating stations of radiation sickness, you regenerate more and more health. Run and gun, reduce accuracy penalties with one-hand guns and energy weapons while walking or running. Oh my god, there's so many! Ah! Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? Hold on, where is it? I'm gonna get educated. Plus 2 skill points every time I level. Wait, I can't! Oh no! That requires level 4. Oh, I can only pick the top choices. Oh shoot, I thought all these were options. Okay, crap. Swift learner. I thought I had this whole list to choose from, chat. Where's the lady I fixed the radio for?
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
Fix the radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
What is this? That's it? Are you implying I've done shoddy work?
Not at all. I'm never sure how much is normally charged for this sort of thing. Here's some additional caps. That should be enough. Now, how about spending some of those caps in the saloon?
Nice. Yo, I increased my payment by 50%.
I'm sure I've got something you like.
I hit a plunger.
Another satisfied customer. Be careful.
Alright. Do you have the DLCs? I don't know. Hang on. Y'all haven't told me to quick save in a while. I should do that. Let me see. I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't think I've got the DLCs. I think this is just the game. Just the game. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we know there was a guy hiding at the gas station.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm not an enemy, if that's what you're asking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard.
That's all it takes?
We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play?
I'll tell him there's someone trying to kill him later. What are the rules of Caravan?
It's a two-player game, and the winner takes the whole pie. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids, so there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see Caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced. And more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck, so take one of my spares. So, you feel like playing a game?
I mean, you're still pointing a gun at my gut right now.
Don't worry. I'm not that good of a player.
What? I have no idea what I'm doing. Why is the only option discard card? What the hell? Gaming. You want to get each of your caravans above 18 but less than 26. There's no other option that's popping up besides discard card. Use the arrow key. I just discarded. Okay, I'm done with this. If you quit now, you'll forfeit the money. Are you sure you wish to forfeit the match? Yeah, this was a lesson in don't do this. Give me my money back.
What is it?
There's a man named Joe Cobb looking for you.
Yeah, he doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
Why are the powder gangers out to get you?
My caravan was on the return trip from California and heading back to the company branch in New Vegas when we got jumped. Not even a drop your weapons and hands up before the bullets started flying. We put up a good fight, but there was too many of them. I took a few of the bandits down before I ran, so I figure their friends are out for revenge.
What are you gonna do about the powder gangers?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
You need a hired gun. I'm available.
All I've got left on me are a handful of caps, but you get me out of this and I'll make sure the Crimson Caravan pays you back. You've got my word.
It'll have to do. What now?
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
I'll ask around and see who I can round up.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
It's apparently not stealing if I mess with these. Sunny Smiles. Quest markers this way. Kill him for taking your money. After I do the quest and the town likes me, then maybe. For introducing me to that terrible game.
Hi there. Sticking around Goodsprings for a while longer?
I'm going to help Ringo take on the powder gangers. I might need your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
Really? Well, just like that?
Just like that. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up fighting those guys one way or another, so I might as well get it over with. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs.
Dude, the whole town is about to just go hard. Any ideas on convincing Trudy?
A silver tongue would help.
Done.
Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Would Chet be willing to give us supplies?
I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
How can I get Easy Pete's dynamite?
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
I don't know explosives, but I can lie. I need to get to Prim. Can you suggest a route?
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into.
What's
Off the
the
road,
sign of
you'll probably start
insanity
running
again?
into hostile wildlife.
Doing the same thing
My advice
repeatedly
would
and
be to
expecting
stick
a
to the
different
highway when
outcome.
you can. I'll be waiting. Howdy.
Is this like Skyrim where I could just talk to people while they're napping? Hey! Wake up. Business.
You looking to buy some supplies?
I need supplies to fight the powder gangers.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Barter. Let them take over the town then. I'm sure your business will be much better off.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand. Take it easy now.
Okay. Let's see. Items, apparel. So this is melee weapon +2, speech +2. Okay, so right now I've got speech +2 while I'm wearing the vault suit, because I just look so schmexy. So I should keep that on while I'm talking to people. What's over here? Oh, that's right, we want to ask the doc for stims. Doc, I'm back. I'm planning on getting shot more. Can you help? Hello? You can wait till morning, but then the gang might be here. What time is it? 1 a.m.? So wait like 7 hours. Doc comes downstairs for a midnight snack, finds me just zoned out, staring at the wall in his house.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
Town is going to be attacked by bandits. Is there anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Bye!
You take care now.
Okay. Let's see. Tab, data, map. Next thing's over here.